Colleen Ballinger is a weirdo, right? Like, we know this. This is not news to us. But yet, somehow, I still keep finding out information about her and her past and the content that she and her family have made. And it just seems to get worse every time. So let me fill you in a little bit of backstory here. Now, I was away for 2 weeks. I'm just back and I'm very jet lagged. I actually was supposed to record this video half an hour ago, but I fell asleep in this chair. I literally just woke up, but I was away, and when I go away, I don't keep up with the internet. I don't know what's going on. So today I was doing a little bit of catch up on the happenings of the internet, and there's a couple of key people that I like to check in on, see what's going on with them, if they've, committed atrocities recently. And one of those people that I like to check in on is Colleen Ballinger. So there's some stuff that has been on the Colleen Ballinger snark subreddit, which I found deeply disturbing. But it's not just about Colleen, it's also about her sister Rachel, who I have spoken about in the past, and she weirds me out to no end, right? She doesn't have the same weird history as Colleen, but I personally feel, in my own opinion, that given the right circumstances, given the opportunity, she would just be the same as Colleen. They would be equally weird. That is just my opinion. You can't sue me for my opinion, but I do think they're very similar. They're very strange people. That whole family is weird, actually. There's some stuff going on with the Ballinger family vlog channel, which is also weird, but we're going to talk about that another time. But for now, I want to talk to you about the stuff that I saw on the snark, because it freaked me out. So there was a couple of posts, one of them being Colleen and Rachel wear candy underwear and try to eat it off each other for their young audience. Vulgar talk and imagery. Reenact certain kind of things with your sister, record it, edit, and post it. Candy coded, literal, grooming disguised as family content. WTF. And they follow that up with, that's enough internet for me today. So we'll have a look at this, I suppose. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. And just excuse me for one moment while I pick up my cat, who meows at me to pick her up, stays here for a bit, gets on the ground again, and meows again. Hi, JavaScript, you sweetheart. So unfortunately, that means the cat's gonna have to watch this with me, but that seems to be her choice today.
I wanted to make a video with my sister because I like her, and last time we did a video together, we kissed, and I just can't.
We're not gonna gloss over that. Last time I did a video with my sister, we kissed. We are going to watch that too, by the way, but I just needed a moment of silence for us to all take that in, so.
Thinking about those luscious lips. Doing.
Please stop flirting with your sister. Like, I know it's a joke. I know it's a joke before anyone's in my comments like, it's just a joke. They're being silly. They're not actually, like, attracted to each other and flirting with each other. I know, but that doesn't mean that it's not weird. Especially on the internet, like, stop it.
Is candy underwear, and we are going to wear it and eat it off of each other. One of us is...
I keep pausing. I know, but it's so gross. Why? First of all, why would you put that on the internet? Like, not on the internet. Why would you put that on YouTube with anybody, knowing that you have a predominantly child audience? But secondly, why would you do that with a family member? Is it because the video of you kissing that you referenced did really well and you wanted to just get more views like that? Probably. Almost definitely. That doesn't excuse how gross it is. Oh, it gives me the ick. I hate it.
Bra, and one of us is gonna wear the panties, and we are going to eat it off each other, and whoever can eat the others off first wins. I feel like I really want the bra.
Spoiler, nobody won. We'll get to it.
You can have the bra. I don't know, that means I have to eat it off your vagina. I'm gonna eat your...
I know what she's about to say. Can you see the letter P forming? I'm gonna eat your... I want to scream. I want to scream so loudly. And maybe potentially walk into the sea. I can't do that. I gotta finish this video. For you.
That, because there's less on it. Okay, well then I'm gonna do the pouch. Ah! Who's wiener? Like, this is a swing for a child. Wait, this does not. This wiener pouch is too big for me.
Your wiener's not that big. I'm ready.
Predominantly child audience.
You look so good.
I know.
I cannot imagine wearing this naked and having this candy in your butt and in your vagina.
Your juices would get all over it. You'd be picking candies out your vagina for days. That string in the middle covers nothing.
You have a frumpy vagina. Not in real life, don't be rude. Imagine if you had a full bush and wore these and then be like poking out between the candy.
I can't even make any comments because I'm just grossed out by this whole situation.
I'm not eating that.
This is also just like, you know, the bit that gets me the most about this whole situation is that it's not sanitary. They're doing so much throwing around, shoving stuff in it, and they're gonna eat it. What about germs? Never mind your dignity or, you know, the brains of the children who are watching you and your internet footprint. What about the germs? This is the real issue here.
I did not shower today.
Also, she didn't shower. So that kind of proves my point about the germs.
Should I lay down and then you?
I don't think I'm gonna reach your post if you're nibble.
The reason that they're going for this format is for the thumbnail. Because probably Colleen thought, oh yeah, if we do it in this position, great thumbnail, extra views. YouTube used to be a much wilder place. I mean, there was a lot of good content, a lot more freer content. You could talk about the whole Mr. Beast stuff going on at the moment with the AI thumbnails and everything, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, I only caught up on this briefly. I don't know the full story, but like Mr. Beast is doing some kind of thing where like, it's like a platform. I don't know if it's his own platform or it's within YouTube where it comes up with AI thumbnails and titles and stuff for you. So it's just like, this is where we are now. It's soulless. But which would you prefer? I prefer neither, actually. I just want the nice stuff. I want the nice stuff from the days before. I don't know what the nice stuff was, but it must have been there, right? If you can think of anything, tell me, because I used to watch Shane Dawson, so that is not a good example.
On a nip. It's very far away from each other.
Gotta go up there. I'll bend up. I will lunge. I will lift.
I don't find that sexy. Or you're.
I would hope that you don't, because that's your sister, Rachel. You shouldn't find it sexy.
Oh my god. I hope you like this video of us trying to eat candy off of each other's private parts.
I wish the candy was better quality.
I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. I wanted to make a
So there's that. I think as a general rule, don't do weird adult things with your siblings on YouTube. Somehow, inevitably, somebody's going to argue with me about that in the comments. Like, if you're okay with it, I feel like maybe there's something you're not admitting to yourself. Like Penelope Douglas is the only person I could imagine would agree with this. Anyway, let's go look at that kiss one, shall we? Where is it gone? Oh, cool. Another wholesome Ballinger family bonding moment where Colleen and Rachel play Guess That Body Part. Oh, wait, no. Wrong one. I apologize. We'll get to that one too. But this is the first one. Where kissing your sister on the mouth, licking her lips unexpectedly multiple times without her consent and laughing it off is okay. Their mom yelling, just kiss her. Gonna read that one again. Their mom yelling, just kiss her, when they hesitate like it's a funny joke, is normal? In what world? They did this more on Rachel's channel first. Dude. And then we have these lovely pictures. They're really not weird at all. This one's not weird. This is a normal picture if you don't know the context behind it, if you can pretend that they're not kissing on YouTube for views, even though they're family. Anyway, the poster goes on to say, with her patterns and constant blurred boundary lines that are consistent in her behaviour and comedy, it all screams red flag. WTF is wrong with this family? Red flag again. Is she going to teach her kids that kissing and touching inappropriately is okay as long as you laugh and a parent is saying to do it? Like, really good point as well. If you get rid of the sibling aspect, it's also a big red flag that it was like the situation around it. Purity culture, where kissing your sister for content is fine, but premarital handholding will damn your soul. Of course, obviously. The first comment, this is not normal sibling behavior. Yeah, it's really not. It's really weird behavior. And if you are going to come into the comments again and tell me, I do this with my siblings all the time, this is perfectly normal, I don't think you should admit that. I think you should keep that to yourself, because that's not normal. That's really weird. Don't do that. Especially not on YouTube for your kid audience. Anyway, this is the... no, it's not. This is the one that we clicked on by accident. Oh, cool. Another wholesome Ballinger family bonding moment where Colleen and Rachel play Guess That Body Part, and it turns into touching each other's boobs and butts on camera.
Sister friend, my sister friend. I thought it would be fun for us to do the Guess That Body Part challenge, because we're...
The way she hesitates, like, she knows it's weird. At least I hope she knows it's weird. Maybe I'm trying to project actual, like, human thought processes onto Colleen that don't really exist, because she's done a lot of weird crap. Like, this is just the tip of the iceberg. But, maybe I feel like at this point she realized it was weird.
Sisters, and that's not weird.
Not at all. I'm really excited to touch your body.
I'm not excited to touch your body. It's weird. No, it's weird! I shouldn't say I'm excited to touch my sister's body.
At least you recognize that much. Rachel didn't.
Whatever, I was excited to touch yours.
For the record,
Oh, Josh is here!
I feel uncomfortable with this.
Whatever, Josh liked when I touched his body earlier.
What?
Is that your armpit?
No. Wait.
I can't believe this used to be a trend on YouTube. So bizarre. I mean, I can believe it, but...
Why was that
I'm just
wrong?
frowning at this video, sorry. I'm gonna give myself like frown lines.
Are those your fingers? Your toes? Nope. Is it your cleavage? Yes!
Betcha she was so annoyed when she reviewed that footage and realized that her hair was covering the thumbnail shot. Betcha she was seething, furious.
The one I knew was your boobs! What? What? Is that your fingers? Like here?
No.
Let me try again.
No, you only get two. What?
Just
Oh, God.
taking off your pants on YouTube for your
Oh my God.
child
What are
audience.
you doing?
So
You
that your
make me
sister can touch your
boobs, I'm gonna
ass.
kill you. That's your butt! That's your butt. Well, there you go. That's the Touch the Body challenge. Who won? I think I won because I got to touch your butt. I got to go inside your cleavage. Like this video if you liked watching sisters touch each other.
Weird. Weird thing to say, Colleen. Weird thing to say, Colleen. I, for one, do not enjoy that. Why are you doing this?
Perverts. It's a terrible way to promote this.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really is, but the video itself is terrible too. I cannot imagine doing anything like this with my sister. That's so weird. That's so insane. Ugh, I don't like it. And especially for the fact, again, that she has a child audience. And before somebody says, oh, but she said that her audience is PG-13. Yeah, she said that when she was in controversy, but she has also said that her audience are children. And I can prove it to you. So this was also posted to the Colleen Ballinger Snark subreddit. And this person says, Colleen Ballinger talking about how she won't swear on her channel because kids and conservative people are watching. She knows exactly who her audience is. This is from 2015. But she will sexualize the F out of everything and groom her audience. Josh looks so uncomfortable in this video. Yeah, I feel like we're always giving him a little bit too much grace, but maybe that is just me.
I have a sailor mouth. I cuss more than an average person, but I try not to cuss a lot on the internet because I know that there are a lot of young people watching, and there are also a lot of conservative people watching, and I don't want to offend you guys. There's no point in me cussing on here if it's going to upset a lot of people. So I just don't really cuss when the camera's on. Sometimes I do, but when the camera's not on, I cuss a lot. And it's just, I don't know, it's very natural for me. I cuss a lot. I have a sailor mouth. But
I cuss sometimes.
Yeah, Josh cusses too.
When I first met her, never. I would never, ever, ever, ever cuss. And if I did, it meant, oh, watch out, Josh is mad.
The American way of dealing with cursing is always so strange to me. Like, no, not in a like a judgment kind of way, just in a lot of Americans seem to see it as like a really big deal, and I don't get it because they're literally just words. Like, I was swearing constantly at age 8. You know? It's fine. It's all chill. It means nothing.
And then you didn't really.
Yeah,
but it's
but then that was 6 years ago, and through time, I'm not saying that cussing is great, and I'm not saying that cussing is bad. I'm not saying either way, but just as time has passed, it's come into my vocabulary. It's not something I use all the time. Colleen definitely cusses.
Yeah, I cuss a lot.
So I've never actually. I wouldn't put anyone else higher on a list that cusses more than you in my life.
I cuss a lot.
You cuss more than anyone else in my life.
All my friends, because it's like the people you surround yourself with, like my best friends, like they all cuss a lot. And so when you're just around it a lot, and it adds like emphasis, and I'm in comedy, the comedy world, there's a lot of cussing, but I don't want to cuss on my channel because I want it to be friendly to families. I know there's a lot of young people who watch, and
this is so funny to me. I don't cuss because I want it to be friendly to families and to the young people that are watching my videos. Cursing is where I draw the line. I will, however, get my sister to eat candy off my crotch and touch her ass and make adult jokes all the time, so many of which they can't even go into it now. Like, we've talked about this so much. If you're keeping up with Colleen Ballinger, you know what kind of things she used to do, the kind of jokes she used to make, how inappropriate it was. So many sex jokes about children. But cursing is what makes it not family friendly. Oh, Colleen, never change. No, please do change. Please do change. I beg of you, go to therapy, seek guidance from anybody, and every member of your family should probably do the same too, to be honest.
One thing that I kind of pride myself in is that a lot of parents come up to me in my shows and say, thank you for being a clean person on the internet that my kids can watch. So
I didn't watch this whole clip earlier. That's why I'm laughing so much. I just watched the beginning of it, like the very beginning bit where she said that a lot of young people watch her and that's why she doesn't curse. What do you mean? Which parents came up to you and were like, thank you for making clean content for my children. Like, it's so fine that you talk about your vagina all the time and make these weird jokes, but you don't say the F word. So it's okay for my kids. Bad parent. Bad. I don't care. I'll shame parents. I seriously, people are like, you can't shame parents ever. It's like, I absolutely can, actually, when they're bad at it. Like, some people, like, you know, parents make mistakes. They're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Parenting is hard. But some parents are just bad parents.
I take pride in that, and I think that's a cool thing. Obviously, when the camera's off, like, I can say whatever I want when I'm at home in the comfort of my own home. It doesn't mean I'm fake on the internet. I very much am who I am. I just choose to take out the bad words. I say that's like the one major thing that is different about me when the camera's not on.
Cursing is where I draw the line. I make family-friendly content. I would never curse. Never, ever, ever, ever would I curse.
Sister because I like her, and last time we did a video together we kissed, and I just can't stop thinking about those luscious lips. Doing is we're sisters, and that's not wear, and we are going to wear it and eat it off of each other. One of us is gonna wear
Family-friendly content. Do you believe the words that come out of your mouth, Colleen? Are you just dumb, or are you hoping that if you say stuff enough it'll become true? Which one is it? Because it's definitely not true.
Like lipstick would be a small item. So here you could take a lid. It's very simple. Pulse your lips around the object. Blow it out. That was a really good one. That was good, kids. Everyone's mouth size is different. So you start with the smaller ones and you work up to bigger ones. A perfectjly good size. That's a little bit bigger than the lipstick.
You want to put that in?
Can't see it, get closer. So lips around it.
Can we at least pull the hair out?
No, it makes it more realistic. A lot of people
You're
have
losing
hair.
will to live.
So the next thing we're gonna try kissing, we have to go to the final round of kissing. So we start with a small object, got a little bigger. Now you've been practicing with skin. So now you go to the biggest
Person.
objects. No. Kiss it. No. I taught you how.
I can't keep my mouth around that.
So once you have practiced with all of these things for a long period of time, you're ready to kiss parts in. How you practice.
Family-friendly content. Absolutely, definitely family-friendly. But to bring it back to the whole reason that I wanted to make this about the Rachel stuff. Rachel is weird, okay? I don't like her. I do not like her at all. She freaks me out, and I've talked about her before. I feel like Colleen, obviously, for very obvious reasons, gets called out a lot more. Like, she's the famous one, and she also did the whole stuff with the group chats and the inappropriate stuff on stage. But I feel like because of that, Rachel gets glossed over. But Rachel has engaged in a lot of really weird behaviors too. They're both weird. And Colleen, I just want to say to you personally, even though you're not watching this video, stop it. Get some help. You're weird. I don't approve of your videos. But let me know what you think. Do you think it's perfectly fine? And if you do, also get help. Anyway, I wanted to say as well, you may have noticed sometimes when I lift up my arm like a little oop, oop, you may see that there is potentially a new tattoo there. And I did in fact get a new tattoo while I was in Korea. And I am going to be posting a video about that either today or tomorrow. I think realistically it's going to come out tomorrow, but I will post a video about that and you can see what the tattoo is. That's not going to be on this channel though. That's going to be on my, I don't know, my personal channel, my hobby channel, my vlog channel, but it's just like a little personal thing. Link for that channel is in the description, so do watch that when it's out. I want to try and post more vlogs because I really enjoyed doing them, but yeah, you get to see what this tattoo is, you get to see stuff about my trip to Korea, and then I will be posting stuff about my trip to Japan and the tattoo that I got in Japan. So, can't see that one. It's actually, I'm not going to tell you where it is. It's a secret. But anyway, let me know what you thought about all of this. And if you don't want to leave me a comment about that, then leave me a comment and let me know, do you have any tattoos? And if you don't, do you want any? Because I'm interested. I like tattoos, clearly. Like, comment, share. Please do subscribe and turn on notifications. If you subscribe, it makes me happy. It adds a little bit of dopamine? I'm jet lagged. Please forgive me. Like I can ever speak anyway. Dopamine to my brain. It just, you know, it fills the void that is so desperately hollow in my soul. So please do that. Follow me on social media. I'm VangelinaSkov everywhere. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you in the next one. Bye.